7 days after soaking up a championship in this same building, Robby Mignardi and overtime hero Jared Maidens prepare for a bigger stage.
They called before that on Cody Deacon for a hold.
First stretch of 4-on-4 in this game. Shaw out there with Mignardi. He scores! And the magic of this spring continues for Robby Mignardi.
So interesting, Peter, when we talk about Shaw being out of the lineup for Game 6 and 7 due to suspension, but how much you'd love to have him back in the lineup. He's proven his worth already. And you'll see off the draw, Shaw wins it cleanly. This thing will go into the corner. And Shaw just outworks his man. Backhand pass, everyone collapses down. Mignardi's left all alone in front. And 3 Kootenay defenders are left watching as Robby Mignardi is all alone in front of the net to bury it 1-0 Owen Sound.
Mignardi scored 15 during the Ontario Hockey League playoffs, and he has opened the scoring for the OHL champions in this MasterCard Memorial Cup with a 4-on-4 goal. Set up by the guy with the puck, and Shaw shoots it, and gloved and held by Nathan Lewin.
Robby Mignardi, and Peter, you mentioned that he'd played just 2 playoff games in his whole 4-year career before coming to Owen Sound, and now gets the opportunity to prove his stuff. He talked to us today after the morning skate and said how thankful he was. Now what we have are 3 Kootenay defenders right here, but what you'll also see is the man sneak into the middle right here. That would be Robby Mignardi, and as the 3 Kootenay defenders are there, Mignardi slips in and scores.
That's 2 good looks for the Owen Sound attack in the last 5 minutes of that period, including the Mignardi play.
Yeah, and how good has Robby Mignardi been in these playoffs? That's his 16th playoff goal, the 30-goal scorer. Undrafted, not rated player. How good's he been? Shaw wins a big face-off, and then they get the puck deep. 3 Kootenay players go down low and get caught. And what a play by Shaw to Mignardi in the slot. He's been a terrific player in the playoffs. No
yeah, overage, looking for a job, and kind of reminds me of me back then.
Yep. Better skater than you, but not much.
White must score, Sam, but it's getting close to that for the Western League champions, who are 0 for 4 tonight on the power play. And they'll have to go back deep to their own zone to regroup. Nathan Lewin, the last 5 minutes has been used to keep them to within a pair. And Mignardi's got a short-handed chance. Mignardi, he scores! Robby Mignardi, and that just might be the knockout punch. His second of the night.
Here, the Owen Sound attack here. They send 1 man forward and then crowd the neutral zone with 3 others, and that's what forces this turnover. And immediately it's chipped back the other way from Shaw. This is brilliant execution. 1 man in, now there's trouble. Chip, off you go. Robby Mignardi goes to the forehand 5-0 on Nathan Lewin. Great execution by the Owen Sound attack in the neutral zone. A great distribution on the part of Andrew Shaw to find Mignardi for his 2nd of the game.
4th multi-goal game of the postseason for Robby Mignardi, who has his 2nd of this MasterCard Memorial Cup, and the difference is 3. And look at the smile. Everything right now this guy touches turns to gold.
Like the minus man.
With Robby Mignardi, you had 2 goals, one a shorthanded, one that really kind of put the icing on the cake here. A lot of people may have come into this game wondering what kind of team the Owen Sound attack, where you put up a 5 spot there and shut out a very good Kootenay ice team.
Yeah, I mean, we're not, it definitely wasn't a 5-0 game, that's for sure. But we've always been a hard-working team. That's our go-to. We had a good first period. Our second period, we kind of dropped off big time. But our 3rd period, we stepped up and played well.
Yeah, Kootenay really came after you in the 2nd period. What did Mark Reed tell you in that break before the 3rd?
Well, he told us we had way too many turnovers. He told us to limit the turnovers. Just get composed and refocused, and be smarter with the puck on both blue lines.
What did you do? What was your reaction when you saw Joey Hitchens hit?
Well, I mean, I was concerned that hopefully he's okay. I mean, I thought the elbow got up a little bit, but I mean, well, it's up to the league right now.
But you're 1-0, and that's where you want to be starting the MasterCard Memorial Cup.
We're very happy that we're 1-0. I mean, it's a great start. We got to keep it going, though.
Robby, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Robby Mignardi of the Owen Sound attack with 2 goals in this game. Sam Pete, that's going to set up quite a game on Monday.
Yes, and in its own right, quite a game tomorrow night, but let's stick to Robby Mignardi. 15 goals, tied for the Ontario Hockey League postseason lead with Devontae Smith-Pelly of Mississauga when it was all said and done. Right now, this guy is so confident, and why wouldn't you shoot everything at the net?
He chipped in with 9 assists as well to win the Wayne Gretzky Trophy as the Ontario Hockey League's most valuable player in the playoffs. And that fine play continued tonight. Mark Reeds tends to use him in every situation. And what at the start of the year he did is said, hey, we've got Hishin and Wilson up front. We need you to back down and play a secondary role. And he accepted that, worked on his defensive game. And then he said once the calendar turned into the new year, he was going to go back to being the offensive player that he was earlier in his junior career. He did exactly that through the playoffs. He did exactly that once again tonight. Robby Mignardi, one of the best 3 players on the ice for Owen Sound.